Greetings, Benjamin J. from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, a final follow-up on that Lionel 1655 that arrived today. This thing was dead as a proverbial hammer when I took it out of the box. It's up and running. I've touched up the paint, as you see. Got 90% of the rust off the push rods. E-unit is working, headlight is working. This old locomotive is running just absolutely splendidly. So I've got it on the second rail. Neutral, reverse, neutral, and forward. All right, there's 50% power. Pulling 14 Lionel cars. So, this old wreck of a locomotive that was being sold for parts is up and running. Not only running, it's running perfectly. As you can see. This thing weighs about 4 pounds, so it's quite heavy. Has a lot of pulling power. As you see, it looks nice, it runs splendidly, and it was absolutely dirt cheap. 15 bucks. On eBay being sold for parts. Anyway, I just wanted to do a follow-up video on this. It's turned into a fairly decent locomotive. It's far from perfect, but it was absolutely dirt cheap. I mean, it was the price of a Marx locomotive. Now, as you see, it doesn't look bad. 90% of the rust is gone. Still far from perfect, but it looks better than it did, that's for sure. Paint cleaned up really, really well, as you see. And this old locomotive is up and running. Resurrected from the dead, that's for sure. So, I'm happy with it. This will very likely be the last video. It runs nice, it looks nice, it was absolutely dirt cheap, and it was a lot of fun to work on. Gave me something to do. I've been playing with this thing all day long. As you see, it was worth it. This old locomotive is running just absolutely splendidly. So this will very likely be the last video. Just want to do a follow-up so you can see the de-rusted push rods and the touched up paint. Now by tomorrow that oil will have penetrated that paint. This is actually going to look quite good. Most of the rust is gone off of the push rods. E-unit's working, headlights working. Running just absolutely splendidly. So, in any case, just wanted to do a quick follow-up on this 1655. Like I said, this will very likely be the last video. I'm going to be running this the rest of the night, but I've had a blast working on this thing today. So, as I always stress, don't overlook the junk. 15 bucks on eBay, an hour of my time or so. This old locomotive is running like new. So, quick follow-up video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.